They know what's at stake. Just a point required to guarantee their passage through to the knockout stages. We'll have it live on EA TV. Hello and welcome. The floodlights are shining down here at the 80,000 capacity Lusail Stadium, just to the north of Doha. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis is Stuart Robson. And 2 games in the books already for these two sides. This their final group stage test. It's the Korea Republic up against Portugal.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Well, they only need a point to go through to the knockout stages, but they can't sit back and defend too deeply. They've got to come out and try and win the game. This should be interesting.
Can he find the net? And the keeper grabs it. Here's how it looks for Portugal. Anthony Lopez begins in goal. Jose Font plays alongside Pepe in central defence. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Ruben Neves in the centre of midfield. And the focal point in attack today is Cristiano Ronaldo. Hwang In-beom. Moving it forward. Son. Interception to snuff out the danger. Bruno Fernandes. That's a splendid ball from Ronaldo. He's blocked it. What a shocking pass, really. Gets! Well, nearly shaving the crossbar with that powerful effort. Son Jun-ho. Hwang Ui-jo. Gives it a go. Oh, did so well to deny him. And over it comes. Well, no real accuracy, and easy for the keeper. Well, no stopping him. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. And we're looking at a player who seems to be at the peak of his powers, Heung-min Son. In what way might he contribute today, Stuart?
Well, it's his ability with the ball at his feet that makes him such a good player. He can go past defenders with ease, he can play in tight areas, and he has that bit of trickery as well. I'm really looking forward to seeing him play today.
Shot attempted, and keeping it out. Playing it in. Ball's gone. And foul it is then. Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
And very deftly cut out. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Son, well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Ronaldo lost it. Bernardo Silva. On to Gedge. Might take the lead. Oh, a smart stop. Trying to deliver it accurately. But he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Oh, narrowly wide. So unlucky. Ronaldo untidy with the ball. Kim Young-won just can't seem to get out of their own half, and that's down to the pressure. Gonzalo Guedes. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, and Ronaldo has scored. The first goal will give them such a lift.
Well, as you can see, what an excellent backheel this is to set up the goal. And this is Ronaldo at his best. He's composed, he shows great technique, and he just smashes it beyond the keeper.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And Portugal will get the throw-in. Pepe. João Cancelo. The ball with Pepe. Jose Font. Bernardo Silva. Here's Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Gets! And a goal! The quick one too! And they've turned this game on its head.
Well, as the replay shows us, Fernandes picks out the pass to beat that defensive line. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Lee Jae-sung. I must say this looks promising. A very timely interception.
Well, it's been difficult for the Portuguese to get hold of the ball, but what they've done with it has been really good. And they'll be happy with the way the game is being played at the moment. They love to play on the counter-attack.
And Ronaldo takes on the shot. Oh, my goodness. What an outrageous hit. I can't believe he took it on from there, and neither can the goalkeeper.
Well, we won't get tired of seeing this, will we? Because that struck so sweetly. He really does surprise everybody here, not least the keeper. What a good finish that is.
So the action underway again here, with Portugal very much in control. Kim Jin-soo. Son. Magnificent defending. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. And slipped through beautifully. João Felix. And the keeper more than equal to it. Lee Jae-sung. It's with Hwang Ui-jo. Lee Jae-sung. Hwang Ui-jo. Well, might be a chance here. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. And short it is. It's opening up for them. Body on the line. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Joao Felix. Let's fly here. Oh, and it goes! Sensational strike! And now he deserves to celebrate.
Well, here it is again, and wow, just take a look at this. He's absolutely nailed this one. What a strike that is from distance.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Hwang Ui-jo. And a strong tackle. And now passing it through. Oh dear. A moment to forget all about, I think.
Well, he has to do a lot better there. He's gone for power, but he's completely miscued it.
And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. And perhaps a bit fortunate not to be shown the yellow card. Different story next time, no doubt. Oh, he's missed, but by a minuscule margin.
Well, he couldn't have made better contact than that. His technique is brilliant. He's so unlucky there.
Hwang In-beom. Now Son. Hwang Ui-jo. He's in with a chance. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Well, I think it's fair to say, Stuart, that nobody is going to be disappointed with the output of Bernardo Silva in this game.
Yeah, he's done everything you want from a midfield player.
Underway again, and certainly dazzling football from Portugal in the first half. Will it be more of the same in the second? He takes aim. Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. He's driven in the corner. And the counter looks on here, options available. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Jeong. It's with Son Joon-ho. Oh, that's a really good run. Gonzalo Guedes. Giving it a try. Oh, that's a fine save. So the corner played into the box. Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. And problem solved for now. Can he finish? Able to get a body in the way. Hwang Ui-jo. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And attempting the through ball. Felix. Joao Felix. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. While the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Hwang In-beom. Went in strongly, decisively. Bruno Fernandes. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. Hwang Ui-jo. Really a very poor ball. Can he make it count? Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Finally gathered by the keeper.
Well, that's a really good recovery. He had to be smart there. Well, Derek, this has been a really good performance, as you can see. They've created numerous chances, they're winning the game comfortably, and they could go on and score more. This could get really embarrassing.
Bruno Fernandes. Now with Silva. Just missing narrowly on the volley.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Hwang Ui-jo. Just the challenge that was required. Hwang In-beom. And teammates around him. A danger here as he runs at them. He got nothing but ball. He's conceded the corner. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Oh, cleared off the line. Alert defending. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Oh, big chance! Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. And the goal kick it'll be. Too much height on the shot. "20 minutes remaining. And he read it well, intercepting it. João Felix. Well, clattered away. Well, not long to go, and given that they're winning, they know full well they have their ticket in hand for the knockout stages.
Well, they've played well today, haven't they? It's been a tough group, but they've certainly delivered when it mattered most.
Well, he's given us away. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Lee. And giving it away. Cristiano Ronaldo. And there to intervene. Lee Jae-sung. Gonzalo Guedes. And here's João Felix. Oh, good save. And now the delivery. A very effective clearance. Font. dealt with by the goalkeeper. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Jose Font. And he's done well to tip it over the bar. And that will be a corner. Trying to pick out a teammate. Not all that convincing defensively. Well, not troubling the goalkeeper at all there.
And from that sort of distance, you should be troubling the goalkeeper. Technique let him down there.
No-nonsense clearance. Ronaldo. Not the pass he had in mind. Lee Jae-sung. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Wasteful again in possession. Ball's gone. Gonzalo Guedes. Bernardo Silva. It's with Hwang Ui-jo. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Well, really closing him down here. Ronaldo, and he's through here. Oh, marvellous goalkeeping.
Well, it's a top-class save from a top-class goalkeeper. That's absolutely brilliant.
And he takes it on, and a body in the way. And the final whistle is sounded. A story of Portuguese progress in the group stage. They'll move on to the round of 16.
Yeah, they've had a bit of everything. They've looked well organised. They've looked good going forward. They've defended well to win the ball back. They look like a hard team to beat at the moment.
And on the back of this, no doubt about it, Cristiano Ronaldo generating headlines.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
Hello, excitement in the air, and welcome to this round of 16 contest here at the 2022 World Cup. My name is Derek Ray, and alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere building up, what a game this promises to be. It's Portugal against Brazil.
Absolutely, this should be a good game. I think both sides deserve to be here, but whichever team plays to their full potential should make it into the quarter-finals. It's going to be a good game.
And the contest begins. Here's how it looks for Portugal. Rui Patricio begins in goal. João Cancelo starts with Rafael Guerreiro as fullbacks. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Ruben Neves in the centre of midfield. And leading the line today is Cristiano Ronaldo. Guerreiro. The starting 11 for Brazil. Ederson between the posts. Fabinho plays with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And the striker is the very creative and eye-catching.
Oh, he can score here, Derek.
He's blocked it. Determined block. And he got to it fairly easily. Well, making high pressing work for them here. Now will the cross work out for them? And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Not giving him a moment's peace. Well, we think back to the last World Cup for Portugal in the round of 16. A huge disappointment against Uruguay. They were knocked out of the competition. Perhaps they have a bit of a point to prove on this occasion.
Absolutely, but they've got good players. As we said, they've got a good manager. They know how to win football games, and I've got every faith that they will play well today and win this game. They're a side that could go a long way in this tournament.
And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Well, the advantage wasn't helping them, and so now they get the free kick. You know, when Ronaldo is on the pitch, we tend to think he'll stamp his authority on the game, Stuart. What in particular do you expect to see from him this time around?
Well, the best players are the ones that can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas. He wriggles out of situations, he can find that penetrative pass, and he's such a good player when he gets the ball out of his feet and gets shots away. He could be the outstanding player today.
Options in the centre. Rafinha. Well, spot on with that challenge. Really good high press. Richarlison. Just the challenge that was required. Bruno Fernandes. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions. And then it's a top-class strike from Fernandes. His technique is absolutely spot on. Just look at the power he generates here.
And so Brazil get the game restarted. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with a quick response? Rafinha. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Here's Rafinha. And can he take them on and beat them? And saved by the keeper. Playing it in. Well, last line of defence, literally. And he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. João Cancelo. Well, Portugal might be onto something. Oh, fancy footwork. And a decent delivery. Oh, great header. Smart stop, though. Corner kick to Portugal as they go looking for more. Who's going to get on the end of it? Otavio. Well, not precise enough with that attempt at finishing. Casemiro. Taken away, he won the ball. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
Well, no surprise to see him go for goal, but a routine save in the end. Richarlison. Could be a chance to break here. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Simple catch, really. Error from the keeper. Will they seize on it? Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. And he's fired over the corner. It comes to nothing in the end.
Well, it's been difficult for the
Well, wait a moment, Stuart. Look at what's happening. Could be. Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. And fed forwards. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. And Bernardo Silva has it. Well, I don't think that effort remotely qualifies as respectable.
And the reason it's off target, because the technique was really poor on that occasion. That's not a good effort.
Richarlison. Vinicius Junior. Timely intervention. Richarlison. No way through. Chance to do damage. Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Vinicius Junior. And given away. Takes on the shot. And how about that for a save? So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Textbook defending inside the box. It needs an accurate cross. Oh, great defending. Richarlison. On to Neymar. It could be up for grabs. And relief as the keeper holds on.
Well, he reacts so quickly, doesn't he? That's a great bit of work from him.
Otavio. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Well, he was very keen to give them the advantage, but instead it will be a free kick now. Well, no card, but the referee clearly indicating that he's on his last warning. The first half here comes to an end. And the ball rolling again after what was a dizzying first 45 from Portugal, you've got to say. Can they match that performance in this half? And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Cancelo. That's a nice looking ball. And it still could be dangerous. Threat over for now, it seems. Bad pass. Has eyes for goal! Well, the goalkeeper is thankful that it wasn't a better effort than it actually was. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Neymar. And he read it well, intercepting it. Vinicius Junior. Well, it's a good Brazil move in the making. Richarlison! Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Who can he pick out? That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Neymar. And a very good challenge. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. He's given us away. Could be a chance to break here. Can they take advantage of the situation? And it might be on for Guerrero. And a goal! What a magnificent display! It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
So the action continues, and Portugal very much bossing the proceedings here. Casemiro. Fabinho now. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. It's a good-looking ball in behind, and now having a go. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. And played short. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Can he convert? And saved by the keeper. Now sending it in. It hasn't come to very much. Oh, can you believe what we've just seen? I think we're going to be viewing that goal time and time again.
Well, just look at this. Magnificent agility, perfect timing, and great connection. What a goal that is.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Really good challenge. Teammates available. But they took care of the situation defensively. Ronaldo. Can they hit on the break? Rafinha. And Brazil unable to retain possession. Ronaldo. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. And a goal kick it'll be. Too much height on the shot. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Eder Militao. Dicing with a bit of danger here. Richarlison. Richarlison. Neymar. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Ronaldo. Ronaldo! Oh, it's a wild, wild finish. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. And he's through here. Nicely blocked. Ronaldo threading it through. And he might be in here. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Well, not precise enough with that attempt at finishing. And it's a quality pass. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Can he find the right pass? Oh, big chance! Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Alex Telles. On the ball, Richarlison. A very timely interception. Now doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. And still danger here. Well, that's the end of that for now. Opportunity in the wide area. Can he put it in? He's foiled them on his own. Well, not giving him any breathing room. Alex Telles. Fred. And back with Vinicius. Top-class defending. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Richarlison. Oh, good-looking run. But stout defending when it mattered. Jota. Really vital interception here. And there goes the final whistle. We'll be seeing Portugal in the last 8.
Well, I thought they played well today. They controlled the flow of the game, they created numerous chances, and they showed a lot of energy. They'll be fairly happy going into the next round.
Well, Bruno Fernandes serving his team well in typical fashion. Sum up his contribution for us.
Well, that performance sums him up, really. You're never disappointed with what he gives you. Such a good player.
Hello and welcome to this Iberian derby, as some will call it. Derek Ray and Stuart Robson in the commentary position. For all that both Spain and Portugal carry a strong pedigree, the fact is, Stuart, Spain have had the better of things down the years. They've never lost to Portugal either in qualifying or at the World Cup itself.
And I think it's going to be an interesting game in terms of tactics. Spain will dominate possession. They will keep the ball, they will try and probe, they will try and penetrate down the outside. Portugal will play on the counter-attack, win the ball back in good areas, and then counter-attack at pace. I think this has got a really good feel to it. I think Spain will win, though.
Here's the lineup for Spain. David De Gea begins in goal. Ferran Torres plays with Oyarzabal in the wide areas. And Morata is the main striker for this match. Here's how it looks for Portugal. Rui Patricio begins in goal. Joao Cancelo starts with Rafael Guerreiro as fullbacks. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside.
Can he finish it here, Derek?
And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Llorente. Determined defending. Bruno Fernandes has a go. Well, a powerful effort, but just wide. Pedri. And on the ball, Gaia. And plenty of room in the wide area. Morata. And offside. Well, close one. And they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. He's managed to lose his marker. Good defending in the end, and danger averted for now. Not an especially strong challenge. In position. Oh, did so well to deny him. And Ronaldo takes on the shot. Well, the post got in the way. Well, threat over for now. Pedri. Ronaldo untidy with the ball. Bruno Fernandes. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. Well, punched clear. A corner will ensue. Oh, denied by the post. Well, that's the end of that for now.
Well, had that gone in, the game was firmly in their hands. Now, though, they've got to make sure they don't let this slip.
Marcos Llorente. Well, really closing him down. Out of play for a Spain throw-in. Well, a good tackle. Torres. Promising looking ball. And a goal! Real excitement here. The equaliser.
Well, as you can see, this is a great pass from Koke. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Diogo Jota. Pedri. Koke with it. Pau Torres. Koke. And running it back. Bruno Fernandes. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Pedri. Fine movement from Morata. Well, the supporters think it's on, and the keeper there to deal with it. Let's see about the delivery. Well, you can't really head them any better than that, but the goalkeeper was up to the task. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. Well, the danger is still there. Rodri. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Out behind for another corner. And Koke with the delivery. Oh, off the line.
Well, you can't take your eyes off this one, because there you have it. Plenty of chances for both teams in what has been a really good game so far.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Beautifully weighted ball. Just can't get it past him. Over it comes. Wonderful header. Excellent goalkeeping. Well, not the pass he had in mind.
Well, they might be piling on the pressure, but they've got to make it count in those situations, that's for sure.
Well, attacks are plenty, but now defensive resilience is what's called for. Well, borderline offside, but correct. Ferran Torres. The ball with Rodri. Really good challenge. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, it petered out. Gaia. Pedri. On to Silva. Take it away. Rodri. Koke. And Torres on the ball. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Fernandes. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Nice switch of play. It's looking promising. of the season from De Gea. So the corner played into the box. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Pretty straightforward in the end. Morata. Rodri. And a fine tackle. And that pass could be troublesome. And that'll be a Portugal throw. Cancelo. Bernardo Silva waiting in the middle. Morata. Poor pass. Bernardo Silva. Under a fair bit of pressure. Koke. Well, clear twitchiness following the high press. And a throw coming up. Now doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Ronaldo. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, here it is again. Ronaldo finds exactly the right pass behind the defenders, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline.
Number 21, Diogo Jota.
Pedri. Oh, they have it again.
Well, it's been difficult for the Portuguese to get hold of the ball, but when they have had it, they've looked so dangerous, particularly when they press high up the field, win the ball back in those areas, and then counter-attack quickly.
No let-up in the pressing department. Ronaldo! Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Perfect challenge. Tremendous ball played through. Oh, he saved it well. Rodri. And Torres on the ball. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Pedri. The ball with Rodri. Delightful pass. And an astute piece of defending. Can they hit on the break? Ronaldo. Is it going to be? Ronaldo! Well, it was a superb counter-attack, but no goal.
Yeah, really good play. Won the ball back well and then countered with great speed. That deserved the goal.
Portugal have possession once more. Promising attack, this. Pedri. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Might be able to set up the chance. Can he take advantage? Well, I'm not sure about you, Stuart, but I can't believe what I've just seen.
Well, I agree with you. They don't come much easier than that, do they? What a miss that is.
Morata. Well, Portugal with the ball again. Neves. Will he find the net? And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So back underway at 3-1. Oyarzabal. Well, the pass not finding its target. Might be a chance here. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. He's given us away. And sadly, quite a bit off target in the end. Intense pressure. Morata. Making progress. A fine reading of the situation. 10 minutes to go. Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Well, showing good defensive judgment. Ronaldo feeds it. And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue.
Well, let's just take another look at this through ball by Ronaldo. He gets the timing absolutely right, and then it's a top-class strike from Bernardo Silva. His technique is absolutely spot on. Just look at the power he generates here.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Five minutes left. And running it back. Theme emerging of wasted possession. That's a splendid ball from Ronaldo. Well, the keeper had a lot to do.
Well, it's a great piece of goalkeeping. So quick off his line.
Morata. Pedri. Oh, what an opportunity. Well, he was on his own, but couldn't take advantage of it.
Well, I'm not surprised he missed that. He never really looked in complete control, did he?
Oyarzabal. On to Morata. Well, a good tackle. And the final whistle is sounded. Portugal have made it through to the semi-finals.
Yeah, it doesn't come much easier than that, does it? I thought they played well, and it was an excellent overall performance, particularly going forward. They'll certainly be confident going into the next round.
And in the final analysis, a top-level contribution from Diogo Jota. How many times do we say that? The answer is rather a lot. Stuart, what did you make of what he put into the game?
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat. And he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.
Down to the last four. Both teams playing delightful football throughout the tournament, but who will progress to the World Cup final? Stay tuned to find out live here on EA TV. Good evening and welcome to Alcor. Welcome to the Al Bayt Stadium, the venue for this one. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me as usual is Stuart Robson. And we're about to bring you a very big occasion indeed, the semi-final of the World Cup. It's the Netherlands up against Portugal.
Well, this could be an absolute classic, and the prize couldn't be any bigger, could it? A place in the World Cup final. Let's just hope we get two teams that want to play good football and come out and attack the opposition. This should be a good game.
Here's the starting 11 for the Netherlands. Jasper Cillessen is the goalkeeper. Virgil van Dijk plays with Matthijs de Ligt in central defence. Davy Klaassen starts alongside Frenkie de Jong in the centre of midfield. And it's two strikers up front who'll look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Here's how it looks for Portugal. Rui Patricio is the keeper. João Cancelo starts with Rafael Guerreiro as fullbacks. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Ruben Neves in the centre of midfield. And leading the line today is Cristiano Ronaldo. Crossing possibilities. Well, he can be very unpredictable and, let's face it, devastating out there on the pitch. Memphis Depay. Stuart, what might we see from him in this match?
Well, the best players are the ones that can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas. He wriggles out situations, he can find that penetrative pass, and he's such a good player when he gets the ball out of his feet and gets shots away. He could be the outstanding player today.
Over it comes. Wonderful chance. Thwarting him. And you've got to say, not the best of volleys that time.
Yeah, it was certainly there to hit, but he just couldn't make the right contact. It was well wide in the end.
He's in behind. And a fine stop to turn the ball away.
Well, they've started the game really brightly here, and they've looked dangerous. But that was a top-class save from the keeper. Brilliant from him.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to alleviate the pressure. An important interception. He's in here. Oh, he squandered the chance. And he was clean through as well. Fernandes. Well, nicely cut out. Depay. Cristiano Ronaldo. Will he play it in? Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. Frenkie de Jong. Steven Bergwijn. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. And a fine tackle. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Just the challenge that was required. João Felix. Can he find the right pass? Depay. Top-class defending. Mainers. And Depay on the ball. A real opening now. The net is steering him in the face. And nicely parried away. Depay. Well, a bad pass it was. Ronaldo. Joao Felix. Doesn't want to lose his cool here. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. And a fine stop. And now the delivery. Well, able to close down the shot. Another corner. Felix. Now with Neves. And a goal kick it'll be. Too much height on the shot.
Well, the stats tell you everything. Their finishing just hasn't been good enough. They've controlled much of the game, but they need to start taking some of these opportunities.
Hope Mainers. And attempting the through ball. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. And a timely intervention. Well, they know they need to stop him. Depay. Well, nothing productive, really. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Well, I don't think that effort remotely qualifies as respectable.
And the reason it's off target, because the technique was really poor on that occasion. That's not a good effort.
De Jong. Well, being pressed here. Depay. And he takes it away. A bit of an unforced error, and it's going to be a throw. And he did well to cut it out. He's in behind. Well, he was on his own, but couldn't take advantage of it.
Well, I'm not surprised he missed that. He never really looked in complete control, did he?
And Portugal moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Steven Bergwijn. An important interception. And support available. De Jong. Bernardo Silva. Real chance. And he's missed the opportunity to net the opening goal.
Well, it should be 1-0, Derek. You can see how frustrated he is with himself.
And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. Klaassen. It's with Bergwijn. That is that for the first half here. Into the second half then, and these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Chances on. Oh, he wasn't ruthless enough in front of goal. Keeper has it now. Decent progress with the ball at his feet, but they took care of the situation defensively. Klaassen. Could play it in. Well read to ease the pressure. Good work from the Netherlands to win back possession. Flint. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Can he find the right pass? Oh, big chance! Well, denied by the keeper, but really he only has himself to blame. They're just not cherishing the ball today. Kopp Mainers. Oh, managing to beat him. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. They favoured a short one here. And still looking to get the shot off. And a big moment because the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up. Well, no card handed out, but quite a few upset players out there, Stuart.
Well, he's made a genuine attempt to play the ball, so penalty yes, yellow card no.
Can he make it 1-0? In it goes! Calmly converted!
Well, as you can see, the keeper makes no effort in the end. He was hoping it would be struck down the middle, but it's an easy finish, really.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. "30 minutes left for play. De Jong. Steven Bergwijn. Not the pass he had in mind. Skipping away. And he's in. A lovely attempt. It could be up for grabs. Corner kick forthcoming. Delivering it. In it goes! It just gets better and better for them. Another goal, and they can truly dream of the final now.
Well, here you can see it again. It's a superb cross, just asking for someone to go and meet it. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. De Jong. And Depay on the ball. And a fine tackle. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Van Dijk. It's with Bergwijn. And credit to the Netherlands for winning the ball back. Moving it forward. Depay. Closed down straight away. Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. It did look on for them, but not to be.
Well, as those stats tell us, the Netherlands have controlled much of the possession and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. And in with a real chance. Now, was that the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity? And I think that's one we could have called from 5 miles away, Stuart. Clear red card offence.
Well, you've obviously got very good eyesight, but no doubt about that. He stopped a goal-scoring opportunity there. He had to go.
I had my eyes tested last week, I'll have you know. Well, you saw what he was trying with that free kick, but the goalkeeper had it covered all the way. And played short. De Vrij. Well, he's certainly not alone. And with the goalkeeper. "15 minutes left for play. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Gonzalo Guedes. Untidy on the ball. De Jong. The high press was very much on. Depay. Koop Mainers. Daley Blind. Crossing opportunity. Oh, super header, but the goalkeeper was up to the task. And that will be a corner. Not a bit short with the clearance. And in the end, no damage done. Teammates available. Depay. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And foul it is then. Well, the referee won't be quite as lenient next time. Got to tread more carefully. Tremendous block. Dumfries. And fed forwards. He's blocked it. Still not clear. De Jong, but he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. And the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Ronaldo, and he might be through here. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Depay. This might be ideal for the counter. And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. And they know they need to stop him. Chance here. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. There's the referee's whistle. And it's official now. The Netherlands will be taking part in the 2022 World Cup final.
Well, it was such a dominant performance from start to finish. They dictated the tempo for large parts of the game and were absolutely lethal in front of goal. After a performance like that, they have to be favourites going into that final now. Surely it's theirs to lose.
Well, I think Memphis is perfectly entitled to feel happy with the performance he has put in, Stuart.
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them.
Good evening and welcome to Al Khor. Welcome to the Al Bayt Stadium, the venue for this one. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And without doubt a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Wales up against Portugal.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Wonderfully weighted pass. It's got to be! And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Good tackle. Ronaldo threading it through. He can't hold on to it. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Well, over the top it goes. He didn't miss by an awful lot. And he takes it away. Well, Diogo Jota is the sort of player who can perplex opponents with his skill.
A big moment here, Derek.
The save was a good one. And over it comes. Well, no way through. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. And Portugal moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Oh, just wide of the mark. Goal kick.
Well, that never looked like troubling the keeper, did it? But it was worth an effort. A good strike from him.
It's going to be a throw-in for Portugal here. Beautifully weighted ball. Guerreiro. Can they forge ahead? No! Chance missed.
And a big chance at that, Derek. He should have put them in the driving seat there.
Fernandes. It's a weighted pass. And there is the goal that gives them a well-merited lead. It had been coming.
Well, as you can see again, Fernandes plays a perfectly weighted pass beyond the defenders. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0.
Number 21, Diogo Jota.
And a clear foul, but the opportunity it is. Well, the keeper was called upon and delivered.
Well, he's so good in those 1v1 moments, and he's proved it yet again.
And the referee now going back to deal with the earlier incident. A yellow card it's going to be. Font. Body on the line. Kiefer Moore. Intelligent threaded pass here. Very quick thinking there. Well, keeping it on the ground, slightly off target, however. Cristiano Ronaldo. Diogo Jota. Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes has it. Perfectly positioned to take it away. James. And Bernardo Silva has it. Well, a powerful effort, but just wide. Ramsey. Bale looking purposeful, getting into that advanced position. Oh, denied by the keeper.
Well, what more can you say? That's goalkeeping at its very best.
Trailing as they are, they must make good use of this corner. Well, no problems defensively. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Ronaldo. Towards Bernardo Silva. Oh, good work by the keeper. Over it comes. And he takes it on. Well, closed down straight away. Read it superbly to take back possession. Takes on the shot. Oh, what a goal! A tremendous strike. Hard to believe that he elected to take on that shot. Absolutely brilliant.
Well, we won't get tired of seeing this, will we? Because that struck so sweetly. He really does surprise everybody here, not least the keeper. What a good finish that is.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Bruno Fernandes. Well, it could be on for him here. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Bernardo Silva. Well, not troubling the goalkeeper at all there.
And from that sort of distance, you should be troubling the goalkeeper. Technique let him down there.
A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, when Diogo Jota dominates, as he has been doing, that's what you call defending from... And the ball rolling again after what was a dizzying first 45 from Portugal, you've got to say. Can they match that performance in this half? A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. And a chance to whip it in here. Well, that's how to do it, inside your own penalty area. Well, it wasn't a taxing save. Well, I'll tell you what, he didn't miss by an awful lot.
Well, those stats tell you everything. They're opening up the opposition at will, and while we've seen some really poor defending, their attacking play has been excellent.
And he's made headway. Well, the keeper had a lot to do.
Well, it's a great piece of goalkeeping. So quick off his line.
Throw in here for Wales. He's in here. Oh, magnificent reaction. Bernardo Silva. Chance to play it in. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. 30 minutes left for play. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Top-class defending. Opportunity in the wide area. And he takes on the shot. Palmed away by the keeper. So now a corner. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Able to get a body in the way. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Ronaldo threading it through. Well, it nearly worked out. And a fine interception. Bernardo Silva. Surely. Tries to lift it. Oh, it's just over. So unlucky.
Well, it's a cheeky attempt, but it just doesn't come down in time.
Into the final 20 minutes. Wonderfully weighted pass. And he's got to clear his lines. That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make. Oh, the keeper needed to do an awful lot better. Well, making amends is all part of the game.
Well, no wonder he looks relieved. That could have proved costly.
Roberts. Morel. And back with Bale. No, high quality defending. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Ramsey. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And keeping it out. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Diogo Jota. And it's Connor Roberts. Gareth Bale. Oh, great attacking play. Ramsey. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Now can they counter clinically? And he's broken free. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Here it is now, a substitution. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. And the referee says that will do it. It is a win for Portugal, just what they were hoping for. Stuart, your overall assessment?
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It was a great performance.
And in the final analysis, a top-level contribution from Diogo Jota. How many times do we say that? The answer is rather a lot.